come through with it.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Coach, obviously, big opportunity potentially for Patrick, this weekend. If Tanner can't go, what did you see out of Patrick this last weekend? And what are you hoping for, obviously?
Yeah, I thought he did some good things. He actually scrambled around a little bit, made some plays with his legs, and I thought there was a couple throws, maybe a little bit better accuracy, but for the most part, I thought he went in there and did some good things. We were in a situation where we had to, throw to get back into it a little bit more than we'd like, and I did think he made some big plays. I thought he got the ball to JD a few times, some nice stuff. So I think the experience was great for him. I think he had to, play a whole half, and we were down and trying to get back in it, so we were going to make some throws. But I thought that was good work for him.
See a guy who can maybe be underestimated as a runner sometimes?
I think so. I thought just the way he scrambled around and got a couple first downs. I think that you got to be a little careful of thinking that he's Deshaun Watson, but he made some good plays.
Do you teach him any differently, just given where he's at experience-wise, in the progression about when to maybe think about getting out and going than you would with Tanner?
Not really. I think a few of those he was under duress a little bit and had some openings. I think they were really pinning their ears and rushing hard, knowing that we were throwing and having to try to get back into it. So I think the rush allowed some of those holes to open up, and I think he took advantage of it. I don't think anything in the teaching would really be different to say, hey, we're going to take off on these. But I do think he created some things just by the way the rush was coming.
Have you seen him improve this year, just working under Tanner?
Yeah, I think I think being the number 2 guy, can be kind of it can be tough at times to when you're practicing all week and you're not really getting that many reps, and then you're not playing in the games. I think that's important for him. I think he did a nice job of being ready to play. He went in there and he didn't. We didn't really, look like we were screwed up or miscalling things or not getting guys lined up. I thought all of that was really procedurally well done by him. So I think it's a credit to him being ready to play and staying with it and continuing to prepare.
You mentioned you were frustrated Saturday with short yardage situations.
Yeah.
Is that just execution, or have you done anything to change your approach to it?
Yeah, we've been pretty good at short yardage really all year. I think that we got the first, the fourth down wasn't, it was a safety that came from a long ways and was downhill fast. I thought we could have been a little wider. I thought we probably could have led on the play, a little different scheme. It probably wasn't as good an idea. We weren't expecting the bear front, and we adjusted after that. But, we didn't get any push on the, usually you can get some push on a quarterback sneak that we needed a half yard there and didn't get it. The pass that we tried, really, it was tough because the fullback was open right away, but not for long. And getting into that action, it made him a little long to be able to throw it on time because it was away from his arm. So we can help him with that. We can have a better plan. And being able to really, when we get loaded up with those bear fronts, we've got to have some off-tackle run that's going to be a little easier than trying to move those 3 big bodies right in front of you on the guard, on both guards in the center. So we can help with that, and I think that we got to get our pads down a little bit better and move the pile more than we did.
Bill Wilson at fullback. Where'd that come from, and what do you think?
We needed some lead there to be able to knock a guy out. They had some big tackles. I thought he did great. The first one was outstanding. He really, you watch the replay and the film. He hammers that guy, and it's a beautiful block. So he had his pads down. He really did a nice job technique-wise and kind of hit with the same foot, same shoulder. Really powered him out of there. So and he did it twice in the game, both for the touchdown runs.
Is that something you're looking for maybe in the future if it worked well?
It's we had gotten some of that bear front again. We kind of adjusted to that and needed a guy that could be a kick-out guy, and so that was something that we had Bo do before, and he just did a nice job executing it.
On the 4th and 1, 7, you went over the right side. The
Yeah.
young guys over there. Just is that because you've gone left in the past, or did you like the way?
It was a weak side run, so it was away from a tight end, which by hash, that's how it was. And like I said, did not expect the bear there. We'd like to have had a puller on that instead, so we adjusted after that, but they hadn't shown that, and we didn't have a great play there. We would have had to have bounced a little wider to get it, and so it would have been better with a kick-out block.
You mentioned Saturday that on the last play of the game, the 7-man protection got split by a 3-man front.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that happening more down the stretch of the season at all, or is that?
No, we just didn't handle it very well. We didn't slide together. We should have all that wadded up, and it got split. It's guys got to work together, communicate a little bit better to be shoulder to shoulder, so we don't give up a crease like we did.
Coach, the offense is talked about a lot, but what have you seen from the PSU defense so far?
They're talented everywhere. I know they've had a couple of tough games, but they're really physical. They play about 10 guys up front in a good rotation, so they're really fresh and active. Their linebackers are like you would think they would be at Penn State. Run, hit, cover, all the stuff. And I think their corners are good players. Number 2 is a real physical safety, plays down in the box a lot and gets involved in the run game. So really top to bottom, they're very talented across the board.
How do you feel like your offense has helped the defense, if at all, this season?
Well, I think that we talk on our side about trying to complement both special teams and the defense. I thought that I did think we answered. We had the special teams touchdown. We came right back with a 12-play touchdown drive. I thought we moved the ball again well on the second drive to tie the game and don't get the 4th down. That hurt us. So I think when we've had times where it's been good. We've not capitalized on some good field position sometimes. We haven't been scoring touchdowns in the red zone as often as we need to. Those have been things that have hurt us. But I think you just have to continue to play together as a team. You've got to be able to put a drive together when it's needed. You've got to be able to get the ball out of bad situations. You've got to score when you get good field position. All those things. And I just think probably as a team we haven't been as consistent as we need to be.
Is there anything you can take from the first 2 drives, run game wise?
Yeah, I thought our we have kind of a power zone that we ran that we've been running all year. It's been our best run. I thought we were just really close to a couple of them, being touchdown runs. We had probably could have gotten a little bit better block on the edge and lifted our feet up a little bit better and scored. We had a couple that were just, like I said, shoestring away. But I thought that was good stuff that we hit. We've got to have some counters off of that, and they really load us. We tried to run an off-tackle counter play that the safety was just standing on the line of scrimmage, and we've got everybody else blocked, and they're packed in so tight there. That's where we took the shot on the deep ball to Tyjon that we missed. So there, some things there that I thought we had a good answer for. But I was pleased with some of the zone runs that we had in the game. I think we can build on that.
Have you ever gone to the Beaver Stadium before?
Yeah, it's loud. It's a great electric crowd, and they really get into it. And I think that noise will definitely be a factor in this game. Anytime you're playing in front of that many people and that rowdy a crowd, it's something you got to practice for. So we've got noise all week and work on the silent count. So it'll be a good challenge.
Did you talk to Patrick at all about that aspect of it, or do you just
Yeah, we've got a good plan for it, and it's something that we've practiced a ton already this year, and had to be ready for the noise of other places.
Coach, JD with the team lead in receiving yards right now, did you see that coming before the year started?
Yes and no. I knew he's a playmaker. Some things have, come to him being an inside receiver, and the way that we've gotten, some of the coverages kind of dictate that. And so, but I've been really pleased with his production. He's made a ton of plays for us. A lot of it's done, by getting open in those tight windows and making a contested catch. So I think that's been really great work by him. It's been exciting to see him play, and he shows up every week. It's the same guy. He's the same at practice. High energy, high effort. It's been fun to watch him. All right, thanks.